Sir, we are having a very innovative way of launching today's program. Typically, you would have seen that dignitaries are asked to light a lamp, a candle is taken and some lamp is put there. We are doing it in a very different way, sir. To your right, can I request the camera persons to clear that area? You are blocking the map there, please. Can you please clear that area? మీరు దయచేసి 2 minutes అక్కడ ఆ సైడ్ని క్లియర్ చేయండి సార్. Sir, what you see to your right is a map of Telangana. It is illuminated by 130 bulbs. These are the first LED bulbs which have been manufactured in our state, sir. And I would request all the dignitaries to kindly get up, and once you press the switches synchronously, the map will lit up, sir. We would request you to do that now, please, sir. These are the first LED lights which have been made on behalf of Reddy by a homegrown Telangana company called Resolute Electronics. I would like to recognize the presence of Mr. Raminder Singh in the audience. So Mr. Raminder Singh, the manufacturer of these. I think the brightness is too much. Can we switch them off, please? Sir, as we move on, I would like the audience to witness a very brief audio-visual presentation on what the IT sector has achieved in our state in the last 20 months and what we promise to deliver in the coming future. Can we have the AV please on the overall IT scenario?
Telangana is the youngest state within one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Under a decisive and focused leadership, the Telangana government successfully turned its many challenges into opportunities of growth. In the process, the state of Telangana has not only achieved many notable firsts in our country, it has also transformed itself into the most attractive IT investment destination in India. Telangana's IT exports growth rate was in fact higher than the national average growth rate. Hyderabad, the capital city of Telangana, is also home to global IT giants Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Facebook, Uber, IBM, Oracle, Deloitte, Cognizant, Infosys and TCS.
Hyderabad is all about 4 C's: culture, climate, convenience and cost.
In 2008, TCS used to have less than 5,000 employees in Hyderabad, and today we have more than 33,000 employees working from the city. So the growth has been more than 8 times.
The infrastructure has been definitely well planned and has been very important for us to be able to grow this team here.
Hyderabad has over 1,200 IT companies, large and small, which together employ close to 400,000 professionals, besides supporting an indirect employment to over 650,000 people. The Telangana government has launched several unique initiatives to ensure all-round development of IT and electronic sector in the state. The Telangana Academy for Skill and Knowledge, TASK, is the first initiative of its kind in the country. A unique skill development program envisioned and executed under the guidance of Shri K.T. Ramarao. TASK addresses skill gap and equip youngsters for new age jobs. TASK's main objective is to offer quality human resources and services to IT and ITES sectors. T-Hub is the largest incubation center in India with an area of over 70,000 square feet, initiated by Shri K.T. Ramarao with the vision of building a distinct one-stop destination to facilitate mentorship, funding and many other startup provisions by business leaders from around the world. T-Hub is a unique partnership between the Government of Telangana and premier academic institutes such as ISB, IIIT Hyderabad and Nalsar. In its second phase, T-Hub will be expanded to 300,000 square feet facility with state-of-the-art amenities for startups. A revolutionary path-breaking move, the TSI Pass is a state government initiative which provides single window clearances, that is, minimum inspection, maximum facilitation for projects. The IT Minister of Telangana, Shri K.T. Ramarao, is scripting this development story with a focused strategy to foster a business-friendly environment, increase investments and employment, and enhance the quality of life of the citizens. Mr. K.T. Ramarao personally met the top brass of 30 leading companies including Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Adobe, Cisco and Oracle to set up their operations in Telangana. The Telangana government has signed significant MOUs with major corporations locally and globally to assist expansion of their operations in the state. Telangana is on a fast track to becoming the world's top destination for electronics, while also showcasing potential as an ideal hub for IT and IT-enabled operations.
Out of the top 5 tech companies, highly valued tech companies in the world, 4 of them have chosen Hyderabad as their destination to set up their largest base outside of the US. There are still some more in the pipelines. There's still some more plans. There are still some more, discussions which are ongoing. So we are very hopeful. We are very, very keen to also ride the next waves of growth.
The government of Telangana aims to enable companies and citizens to take the best advantage of the cutting-edge technologies available now and what would come in the future. To name a few initiatives proposed within the ICT framework, transforming the city of Hyderabad into a global data center hub, Image City, a dedicated infrastructure setup for firms dealing with animation and gaming, setting up a data analytics cluster to promote and invest in data analytics initiatives, development of 2 EMCs, that is, electronic manufacturing clusters, to address cybersecurity challenges by training recruits to ensure a large pool of trained and skilled manpower, development of information technology parks, inception of Photonics Valley Corporation for promotion of photonics technology as an alternative computing paradigm, a rich talent pool, a business-friendly environment, and state-of-the-art infrastructure aren't the only appeals Telangana holds for investors. The appeal of Telangana, in fact, lies in the dynamic, proactive leadership and progressive policies, which in turn serve as solid foundations to ensure long-term stability and prosperity for all.
Sir, the strengths that Telangana and Hyderabad has to attract new companies remains unabated. I am very happy to inform you, sir, that today we are signing 28 MOUs in which various leading software companies, skill development companies, innovation companies are showing their willingness to partner with our state. Ladies and gentlemen, today's program is in 2 parts. We will be in the first part launching 5 policies, including the IT policy. We will also be showcasing a few of such AV promotional films that you saw. And of course, all the stalwarts who are here with us today, they will be giving their messages. I am extremely thankful to His Excellency the Governor. He has very pressing engagements in the evening, but he has rescheduled all of them to be with us till 5 o'clock here today. So my request to all the speakers who are going to address us to just give us 1 or 2 key messages. Now that you know the thrust of our IT policy and the 4 sectoral policies, if you have to just tell us in 1 crisp message what you think should the government do now or focus now to make that policy implementable and start yielding results, please share with your rich experience that 1 or 2 key messages. In this sequence, I feel very happy to introduce our first speaker, Mr. BVR Mohan Reddy, Chairman Emeritus Scient, Chairman Nasscom.
Honorable Governor of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, Mr. E.S.L. Narasimhan, respected Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu, cabinet colleagues of Telangana government, our very visionary Information Technology Minister K. Tarak Ramarao Garu, other dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, good evening to all of you. Earlier this year, Nasscom celebrated its 25 years. Earlier last week, the local IT association also celebrated its 25 years. It's a strange coincidence that I am a local homegrown entrepreneur. My company also celebrates its 25 years now. This is the year that we are celebrating. So I've seen the complete 25 years of history of the IT industry in Hyderabad, in the erstwhile state of Andhra Pradesh, and now for the last 2 years, the new state of Telangana. John F. Kennedy once said that, you don't spend too much time on past. If you do that, you lose all your focus on future. So I wouldn't definitely go back into the past, except that all of you have seen from nowhere, we have grown to be 70,000 crores of revenue in IT industry. We've got 10 lakhs of people being employed. We have as many as 1,200 companies which are operating out of Hyderabad. So all very positive things that happened. But I'll assure you one thing. Times could not have been any better than what they are today for this state of Telangana. What is the reason? One simple reason. The progressive government that we have under the leadership of Mr. K. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu. Let's give them a round of applause, please. What do I see those three things which are outstanding with the local government? The first and the foremost is that they listen to you. They listen to you for very progressive reasons. They want to bring about the change with a difference, all right. The difference being that they do very silently. One electoral incident I can tell you is in March of 2015 at an event with CII. It was an annual event. I represented to the Honorable Chief Minister about the quality of education. Thereafter, it's history now. I can assure all of you the best of the talent is available in the city of Hyderabad, in the state of Telangana. From all those information people say 25% are employable, I assure you at least 50% of graduating engineers are employable in the state of Telangana. The second one is about infrastructure. The infrastructure today, very silently done too. There's no power outages. Summer has started, it's already 15 days old. We've also seen one full summer under the leadership of Chandrasekhar Rao Garu. And last summer also, we did not have any power outages. And the third one, which I think is very important, is what's the need of the hour? Need of the hour is creating employment. And we require to create as a nation today 1 million jobs every month, 10 million jobs in a year, 100 million jobs in next 10 years. The only way that can be done is only through startups. And that's what our visionary IT minister, Mr. Tarak Ramarao Garu saw it very well and made sure he created this incubation of incubation centers in T-Hub. There is no parallel right now in this country. It's an 80,000 square feet facility, 800 seats. Everybody was raising their eyebrows saying that will it ever get filled up? But the fact of life is that the day we opened it, we not only filled up all the 800 seats, there are other 1,800 people waiting the wait list to get seats in the T-Hub, and I'm sure the extension of T-Hub will make it happen. So therefore, I think times couldn't have been any better than what we have today in making sure this industry will grow larger. I had the privilege of looking at the IT policy. Mr. Jayesh Ranjan Garu shared it with me yesterday. I'll just bring about three things as my submissions to the Honorable Chief Minister and to our IT Minister. The first and the foremost, it's a policy which is extremely comprehensive, it's very progressive, and it's extremely well articulated. You read the thing, you will know exactly what the direction are and how easy it is to do business in this state of Telangana or the city of Hyderabad. But my three submissions are, sir, technology today is at its best. The policy talks about IoT. My recommendation and request to the Honorable Chief Minister is we need to create an institute of Internet of Things. We are creating one on behalf of Nasscom in Bangalore. It's called COE. In a much larger scale, one submission I have for you, sir, is that we should create an institute of excellence for Internet of Things. The second one that I have is that most of these startup companies will all create more amount of intellectual property. All around the world, we have seen that IP creating companies create more jobs than non-IP creating companies. But today, the level of awareness for intellectual property is very low. There's no denying there's cyber security issues that are there and so on and so forth, but we should create an institute for monitoring the intellectual property. That's the second suggestion, sir. My last suggestion is about cyber security. That's a threat we have seen from various reports that are there, but it's also an opportunity. So therefore, if we can do these three things in terms of creating an institute for IoT, making sure there's an IP creation, IP monitoring institution, and the third one is the cyber security, I think these will go a long way. Just to conclude, sir, I have a call for my fellow industry leaders today. We have a government which is so progressive, which is doing so well for us. So we also have to go back and contribute back to the government. I have three suggestions to make to our industry leaders. The first suggestion that I have is that today, if you look at the IT industry, 90 to 95% of the revenues go out of 5 mega metro cities of India. That's what it is. But that's not all India is. No more than 30% of the population of India is residing in these 5 mega metro cities. We need to go to the rural area, as Mr. K.T. Ramarao Garu said. So if we want to go there, as a first step, my small humble start was that I moved to Warangal in the last few months. We created a new center. But my request to my all fellow leaders from the IT industry is if you have more than 1,000 people in Hyderabad, please move to one of the districts. There are 9 of them that we saw on the screen there. And each one of those, I believe 7 out of the 9 district headquarters are approachable from the outer ring road within 2 hours. So therefore, my request is, the first one is make sure that we all move to rural Telangana or to at least the district headquarters of Telangana. The second one is, the Honorable Chief Minister has a big dream called Bangaru Telangana, Golden Telangana. We all need to participate in his vision and dream. And I think all of us have lots of initiatives that are going on. And certainly, sir, your vision in terms of digital Telangana is laudable. And we will certainly support it in terms of making sure that we have 6th class children will have computer awareness. We will also have all the digital literacy mission that will be done and more amount of digital libraries that will get created. So, sir, on behalf of my company, I want to commit to you, we'll commit 10 crores in the next 3 years for making sure that the digital Telangana becomes real. That's the commitment we have. So the call for my other friends who are in the audience and also on the dais this afternoon is, sir, please also start contributing. All of us are making money, we are profitable companies, and I think it's extremely important we support the society. Finally, to conclude, I would say, sir, we are at 68,000 crores officially, as was said in the reports in 2014-15. 15-16 is just over. If you do the math at the way in which it's growing at 17%, it will take about 24 months to grow to be 1 lakh crore IT industry. My belief is, with the Chief Minister and our IT Minister, this 1 lakh crore will become a reality in less than 24 months. Thank you very much.
Many thanks, Mohan Reddy Garu, for your inspiring words. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now witness the launch of first of our sectoral policies. I would request Mr. Mohan Das Pai to launch our innovation and startup policy and hand over the copies of this policy to Mr. Ram Reddy, Mr. Dayakar Puskur, and the gentleman to go there. Go ahead. Please go ahead. Can we also have the AV on the innovation policy, please, simultaneously?
Major growth driver globally, intervening to provide accessible and affordable solutions to cater to dynamic consumer needs. India today is marching towards establishing itself as a top global innovator for high technology products and services. Telangana, the startup state of India, has been the hotbed of technology product innovation owing to its rapid growth and positioning as a leader of information technology sector. The government of Telangana aims to develop 1 million square feet of workspace dedicated to startups in the next 5 years.
partnering with premier academic institutes such as IIT Hyderabad, ISB and NALSAR. Partner with 20 global accelerators and incubators to build facilities in PPP mode. Build 2 incubators in Tier 2 locations of the state.
Young India today is not content in being known as the back office of the world anymore. Young Indians today want wings to their aspirations.
First initiative in this direction is T-Hub Phase 1, a 70,000 square foot facility which is currently India's largest building dedicated solely to entrepreneurs. It remains as a distinct and one-stop destination to facilitate mentorship, funding and many other startup provisions by industrialists and many business leaders in the world. T-Hub is currently operational and will be expanded to 300,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art amenities for startups. Lack of funding is a critical bottleneck in the innovation ecosystem, which the government of Telangana aims to address through T-Seed Fund of 250 crore rupees, T-Innovation Fund of 2,000 crore rupees. Further, the government is looking towards active collaborations with academia to enhance the startup ecosystem.
That entrepreneurial spirit is very much in Hyderabad with high ambition.
So let's all put our hearts and souls behind the fact that this is going to be the new India of tomorrow.
This is where the world is coming to, and here at Hyderabad, we welcome you.
Through the innovation policy of 2016, the state government envisages to create the culture of research, innovation and entrepreneurship and develop Hyderabad and Telangana as an innovation society of global repute that would contribute to increased knowledge, wealth and employment in Telangana.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite Mr. Mohan Pai to share his thoughts. Mr. Pai, since I know you quite well, I would like to take the liberty of requesting you to just make 3 quick points.
Honorable Governor, Honorable Chief Minister, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to make 3 points like IT Secretary said. And the first point, sir, we have to digitally empower every citizen of Telangana to be part of this knowledge economy. It means every citizen should be connected to the web, should have a device in their hand to connect into the web, and there should be a web connection all over the state. The entire state has to be wired. This will make sure they're connected to the greatest disruptive force in the last 10 years, the internet. Second, sir, we have to invest in the education system to create the spirit of innovation and curiosity in our children and young people. I would suggest all schools are networked, all colleges are networked, and education pedagogy is changed to the creation of MOOCs, to the creation of online courses, and allowing them to interact with everybody through the web. And by this kind of interaction, you're going to create a web-based, knowledge-based generation of the future, and they will be innovative because they have the accumulated knowledge of the world along with them. And the third thing I would suggest is to make sure that we create enough capital in the state. There is a 10,000 crore innovation fund of the Government of India. I suggest you create a 3,000 crore innovation fund in the state of Telangana, where over the next maybe 10 years, you give grants and you give seed capital to startups from all over the state, so that in 10 years' time, you should have 20,000 startups. I notice here that you've got a target of 5,000. 5,000 will happen by itself. It does not require the state government to do anything, Minister. You must have 20,000 startups because India will have 100,000 startups in the next 10 years. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Pai. Ladies and gentlemen, Hyderabad and Telangana is really blessed because we have the presence of some of the best institutions, universities and knowledge-based.
బులెటిన్లో ఇప్పుడు షార్ట్ బ్రేక్ తీసుకుందాం. బ్రేక్ తర్వాత పాలసీని మళ్ళీ చూద్దాం.